Okay, I'm going to give you an example of how to find the difference quotient. This is the definition of what difference quotient is using function notation, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. And the process is pretty easy. So first of all, you set up the definition f of x, which is given, is x squared. F of x plus h is following the same pattern here, but instead of a x, I'm going to put x plus h squared. Now, this one's pretty much simplified, so I'm going to box that. But this, I need to do some simplifying. I need to square that. So, squaring a binomial, you're pretty familiar and can do this in your head, I hope. So it's x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, and I'm going to box that. So now I have the two parts for my difference quotient. And so at this point, all I do is substitute and simplify. So let's give a little more room here on the bottom of my screen. So I'm going to plug them into that. So f of x plus h, that's this one. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Because I'm using substitution, I use square brackets for each part. Now I have the minus sign, and now I'll put in a square bracket the f of x part, x squared. So this first step is pure substitution, right? I substituted f of x plus h, what I figured it out to be. I substituted what f of x was. Now the next part's pretty easy. All you have to do is simplify, which in this case is just distribute that minus. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus x squared all over h. Now, if I combine like terms, do you see what happens? The x squareds cancel out. So, let's see if I can get a little more room here. So if I add like terms, now I get 2xh plus h squared all over h, right? Let's factor out a h on the top. H times 2x plus h all over h. You see what can happen now? The h's cancel out. So the answer, 2x plus h. Final answer. All right? So in this case, 2x plus h is my final answer. All right? You see that up top too? All right, there you go. That's pretty easy. You try some. Good luck.